Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury. So today, it's laundry day. The laundry is spinning around in laundry theater, but I figure while I'm waiting for the laundry, we'll sit and we'll have a little chat. And I got something I want to chat about. Bunch of stuff. No, I mean, it's called a bunch of stuff. Johnny Depp just announced he's doing a gallery event in New York City called A Bunch of Stuff. I'm so excited. It opens on October 4th, so they haven't announced a lot of information about like how to get tickets or how long it's going on for yet. So I'm waiting patiently. I put myself on like the mailing list to get more information. So I'm just waiting patiently at this point, but sort of like the previews that are like on the website, it's really cool stuff. And there's a few things about this that just like so deeply resonate with me, which is why I'm so excited about this. One of the sort of like, I don't know if you want to call it like a tagline, a catchphrase, or like one of the things they're using for promotional materials. It's what it says is, don't be bored, create. I can't even articulate properly how much that resonates with me. It's like how I live my life, right? Like, you will never see me say I'm bored. I'm never like, I don't know what to do, I'm so bored. Like, no, you will never see that in me, because when I have downtime, I'm like, what can I make? How can I do this? Where is the art? I need more art in my life. And this concept of like, don't let boredom take over, create something. Like, oh my gosh, that like right in the feels, y'all. That like, that gets to the core of me, and it resonates with me in a way that like defines how I navigate life. It defines a large chunk of who I am that I never quite had words for. I just experienced. And because he put that to words, I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's it. That makes sense. That is it. Yeah. So there was that piece, and then there's another one that actually comes from Hunter S. Thompson, which is buy the ticket, take the ride. Yeah, like that's resonated with me for a long time. I've read a lot of Hunter S. Thompson books. I've read Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I've read Fear and Loathing on the Campaign Trail. I've read the Rum Diaries. I've read what the last one that he wrote, Kingdom of something. It was the last book he wrote before he passed. I have always enjoyed reading Hunter S. Thompson. I've been reading his books since I was in college, I want to say, since the early 2000s. It's just, what a journey that man has been on. Talk about journeys and exciting lives. But yeah, he was the one that sort of coined the phrase, like, buy the ticket, take the ride. And I mean, there was a connection with him and Johnny Depp with Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and the Rum Diaries. And so it makes sense that that's part of the art that he's creating. But I'm just like, I'm processing the parallels in what I'm seeing with Johnny Depp's art and my internal monologue and the way I function and create, and it's a lot for me to take in like all the best ways, in all the best ways. And it's inspiring me, right? Like I talk about having the world inspire us, and this, it motivates me. It makes me want to keep going. It makes me want even more. Like, I don't want a lot already, right? Like, I've set the bar high for myself, and this is just like, no, we ain't done yet. You're gonna keep going. And I am. I'm one of my struggles with what I create is finishing. You may or may not have noticed, I've started projects on this channel and I haven't finished them. I currently have 3 projects that I'm in the middle of. I'm crocheting a blanket. I'm probably about 2/3 done with it. This has been where a lot of my creative energy has been going lately, is working on this blanket. And when I finish this one, I have to start another one because the holidays are coming and I had a plan for something I wanted to make for my sister. So I have to create the pattern for that and then get to work on that. I haven't been working on my self-portrait. My self-portrait is sitting in the corner and I'm like, I haven't been working on it. And the sketch of Johnny Depp that I started, I haven't finished. Now, those last 2, I stopped working on them with intent, but the intent was not necessarily a good intent. There's a little bit of fear of failure. And what I mean in this context is I really like the way they're turning out. Both of them, both of those pieces, they're coming out so good. I'm so proud of them so far. And I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess it up. I'm like nervous that if I keep going, I'm going to do something and like destroy it and make it bad. And like, although I know the likelihood of that happening is not high, like, I mean, I've come this far, I'm going to finish it, right? But it caused me to pause. It caused me to pause, and I took a break and I shifted to crocheting, and I'm making art in that way right now. But that fear of failure is real. That fear of messing it up if I finish it. That fear of if I do another brush stroke, if I do another line of graphite, what is going to happen to my art? And I need to let that go. I need to let that go. You know, I had a teacher once tell me there are no mistakes in art. I need to incorporate that because I have a bit of like, it's not perfectionism because I don't believe anything is perfect, but I want to strive to do the best that I can do. And if I do something and I know it's below what I'm capable of, I get hard on myself. I get down on myself. And I need to be okay with, you know, if it doesn't match the way I envision it in my brain, that's okay. That's okay. You know, I've had some art that have turned out phenomenal, and I've had some that are duds. It happens. It happens. And I need to start to be more okay with myself and not be my harshest critic, and let that negative internal monologue take over. But none of the projects I gave up on, I've always like try to come back to them. You may remember like 1.5, 2 years ago, I started that Candyman painting where it was sort of like this combination of like Willy Wonka and like Candyman, like Tony Todd. And I sort of like did a mashup and took the 2 themes from those 2 characters and I put them together. I took a big break from it for the same reason. Like, it was coming out good, and then I was like, oh, whoa, don't want to mess that up. And then I came back and I finished it, and I'm so happy with how it came out. It's hanging on my wall. I hung it up. It was fantastic. So I hope that like these pauses that I take are just sort of like my brain sort of like reorganizing itself, and then I can come back to it and finish up. So yeah, bunch of stuff. Johnny Depp gallery opening October 4th. As I get more information, or if I can go, I will let you know all about it. And I'll do an update video on the art that I've been creating lately. I'll show you where everything's at, what I'm working on. This blanket I've been working on, the status quo of the sketches and the painting. And we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. So I guess for now I am done for the day. I'll see you all real soon. And until then, stay inspired by everyone. Take care.